glasses today. We had some nice sunny weather, but before we get to that, I feel like Josh is channeling that recent movie. Is it Twisters?
Twisters.
Yeah.
Yes,
so we're watching
sequel.
like a real life version right now with you.
Yeah, this is live right now happening in the state of Oklahoma. Severe thunderstorms definitely ramping up, and we've seen a lot of these storms over about the past hours. We've been watching them, having a history of producing funnel clouds. A lot of lightning associated with this as well. But again, a live look out towards the central U.S. as the thunderstorm activity ramps back up again. April, the heart of severe thunderstorm season there through the Central Plains. And you can see multiple severe thunderstorms and tornado warnings cropping up in parts of the panhandle of the state of Texas out towards northern Oklahoma, right along the Oklahoma-Kansas border. That's where I'm expecting that this view is coming out of, as this storm has been tornado warned for about the past hour or so. But just truly some spectacular sights out towards the Central Plains. Of course, a much different picture for us here in the Pacific Northwest, as we are almost feeling like summer-like conditions. 80 degrees is where we currently sit, with those high thin cirrus clouds pushing their way back into our area. Beautiful look out towards the Forest Grove location. As our temperatures up and down the I-5 corridor have managed to climb back up into the mid-70s. Again, Portland at that 80-degree mark, as the 50s are enjoyed along the shoreline, as our temperatures are up across much of the Pacific Northwest, anywhere from 5 to nearly 10 degrees across our area. Richfield also holding on to those sunny skies and above average temperatures as we slide back into the low 50s and increase that cloud coverage through the rest of the night. You can already see some of those clouds tracking their way from the south to the north. We got a little bit of moisture developing out over the Three Sisters Peaks or so, and some of our own lightning activity just outside of Medford this evening, but really going to be holding on to that thunderstorm potential out towards the southwest corner of our state. Again, nothing severe, nothing like what we saw just moments ago in the state of Oklahoma. Now, the thunderstorm potential does become a little bit more widespread for us out towards the southeast corner of the Beaver State tomorrow. We're talking about heavy downpours, small hail, and frequent lightning, all a possibility as this trough of cooler air continues to work its way further to the south. It gets cut off from the main flow of the jet stream, which bodes well for us here in the Pacific Northwest in regard to our temperature. Likely expected to hold on to those above average conditions as this low has a bit of wraparound moisture to flow. Just a few light sprinkles our direction for Saturday into Sunday, but not a super soaker event for us as the clouds will increase tonight. This is the start of the day tomorrow. Maybe a stray sprinkle here and there to start off Friday. Drier by the afternoon, maybe a quick little rumbler, again, primarily south of about Lynn County or so, and for much of the southeast corner of the state, as much of the western half of Oregon and southwest corner of Washington stays mostly on the dry side, as Saturday brings us a little bit more of that sunshine later in the day. You can see lackluster rain accumulation that we are expected to hold on to all the way through Sunday, only a couple of 1/100ths of an inch at best, as our rain deficit continues to grow each day without rainfall, now surpassing the 1.5-inch mark. As tonight we stay dry, but increase that cloud coverage, temperatures falling back into the upper 40s. Tomorrow, 77, still well above that average of 64 for this time of year, as our own clouds start to race their way into the shoreline. That will be impacting temperatures for your beach forecast this weekend out towards Seaside, as you want to keep that sunscreen close at hand, because the UV index, we're at that point in the year where it's definitely on the higher end of things. Falling back to the 60s by the time we get to Sunday with our 7-day. That's where we expect to see maybe a scattered rain shower or two, at most maybe a light sprinkle for Sunday. Just about the same on Tuesday before the sunny, dry, and above average temperatures start to crank back up here in the Portland, Vancouver metro area. Nearly 80 degrees 1 week from today, as we are currently sitting at 80 degrees.
I know, just like a summer day outside right now.
It really is. It's beautiful out there.
Thanks, Josh.
Yeah.
Coming up.